This is really a dangerous plot that he's playing here. Now, I've had a lot of people asking me my opinion on this Nigel Farage and Clacton election nonsense. And it's taken me, I haven't come out and done a video on it straight away because it's taken me some time to figure out what the heck is going on, because it didn't make sense to me of why he would do this, why now, all of this type of stuff. So I'm just going to say it straight. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. Do I think it's a clever move? Yeah, I think this is a well thought out move on Nigel's side, because if he calls a by-election, what that means is that people will elect him knowing full well about that £5 million that he received from, what was it, a Bitcoin billionaire? Or
yes, I believe so.
Yeah,
but there's so
like
much information out there that,
you don't know what's real.
Yes, I believe
so they would elect him now with the knowledge, because people elected him not with that knowledge. And that's why they do an investigation on it. But if he is elected, they would have had the full knowledge that he received that £5 million prior to being elected, and therefore they've elected him into power with that knowledge, and the investigation ceased to exist. So that's the reason why I think he's done it, right? And I've talked to a lot of people in politics, thankfully. We've got a lot of people who are in there. Some people agree with it. Some people don't agree. I don't agree with it. I think it's hard enough trying to take or get people to take politics seriously now without having this level of circus going on. And it is a circus, because to call a by-election, stand down, call a by-election, only for you to stand again in that by-election, even though if they're paying for it or not, I just think there's a level of circus. And then you've got that, what is it, bin face?
Count bin face.
Yeah. And then you wonder why people are not voting and taking politics seriously and watching politics, because it's nonsense. So I don't agree with it. I think if you're in politics, and I know what Sky News did was absolutely appalling by going to his daughter's house when he's worked so hard to protect his family from the media. It is appalling. However, these are the things that can happen. It's just part of the course. You are running to be Prime Minister in 2029. Of course, the media are going to look into your family, are going to try and find family. Is it right? No, right? It is wrong. But unfortunately, whilst you're in that sector, whilst you're in that level of
scrutiny.
Scrutiny, yes, that's it. The level of scrutiny. Then these are the things that's going to happen. You can't just then create a circus because something like that has happened. Because ultimately, Nigel Farage isn't important. And actually, reform isn't important. The same as none of the parties are important. Do you know what is important? Britain. British people, they are important. And I think by doing something like this, it's almost making a mockery of us. I mean, I've seen lots of American podcasters coming out saying, like, it's ridiculous what's happening in Britain. Britain is a laughing stock. Matt, what do you think about it?
Oh, just on that, just saying, like the American system of politics isn't...
it's a bit
bonkers sometimes, but there we go. I think, as you say, I think it is a bit of a circus, and I think the residents of Clacton probably deserve more. They deserve someone who's obviously focused on serving their communities and their needs locally. I don't know Nigel Farage, of course. That's just a daft thing to say, but it does seem like there is a level of look at me about it, and it's maybe his way of trying to dispel all of this negative press, and for him to be able to win that seat back and say, "Hey, everyone, look, everyone supports me." Is it an ego thing?
Yeah. Well, it does seem that way, because why would you risk the people of Clacton elected you into office, and you are risking that? You are risking it. I think I would be really disappointed if I was a resident of Clacton that he would pull a stunt like this, because it's risking something new. You've got lefties there who will all have strategy on how to get Nigel out. Now, if he does or doesn't get elected, where does that leave Reform? Because now he can't become Prime Minister because he's not an MP. This is really a dangerous plot that he's playing here, and he's making it about himself and his position, whereas it just shouldn't be. It just shouldn't be. It should be about changing the country. It should be about Parliament. It should be about laws. It shouldn't be about Nigel Farage and his life. And I do think the media have got a lot to answer for in that, because I know the 5 million, there has to be a level of transparency with that when you're in that position. Like Matt said, a level of scrutiny. And that comes with your finances as well. We know that within the first week we were being scrutinised for finances. And we understood. And that's why we came out and explained. But Nigel won't. And I don't understand. Like, it's changed a few times. And yeah, I just don't know. I think this is a dangerous game that he's playing. But I guess we'll find out now if he gets in. Again, with the Ann Widdecombe murder, is he going to carry on with this? I suppose he's already resigned now. He's got to do it, hasn't he?
Well, yeah. The wheels are in motion, so.
My God. Oh, well, so that's my opinion on it. I don't agree with it. I think it's a circus, but there you go. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right, don't look to Nigel Farage, look at Britain.